Hello, boys and girls. Here's our target skill for today. I can read and listen to informational text while thinking about the main idea and key details of the text along with other concepts that have been discussed. I can also review prefixes. It's what we've been working on all week. Mrs. J and myself read you a story called Stinky Animals on Epic. The main idea of this whole story was all about stinky animals. I'm going to model a little quiz question for you. Which animal sprays a stinky, boiling hot liquid at its enemies? A skunk, ladybug, possum, or a bombardier beetle? What do you think, boys and girls? If you said the bombardier beetle, you were correct, and they haven't quite figured out why it's not harmful to the beetle. You can always go back in your story to check to make sure your answers are correct. It says, how does the chart on page 13 help you better understand the text? Now, to look at that, you can toggle back using this button, but I did it last week and it didn't show it in the video. So what I'm going to do here, that was the page that showed you all the different types of skunks. If you're ever not sure what the question is again, you can pull it back down to reread it. How does the chart on page 13 help you better understand the text? So I'm going to restate that question by saying, gave me more information about skunks. Three different kinds of skunks. And how each skunk sprays. They each sprayed in a different way. So, it showed where they were located. Each skunk was located. That, boys and girls, Mrs. Brooks wrote 3 complete sentences. Make sure when you do your response, you're adding many sentences. Lots of details we want. The next quiz question. What does the word peccary mean on page 9? Peccary. You guys remember peccary? Was it a pig, a bird, a skunk, or a dragon? Peccary was a pig. A different looking pig. A pig that was specific to the desert region, it said in the story. Now, which text feature did you use to quickly find the meaning of peccary? Explain how this text feature helped you. Now, I'm also going to use a text box here because it's a lot easier for me to use a text box than it is to try to write with my mouse. Text feature I used to determine or to figure out meaning of the picture, the photo. Also, another text feature that you could have used was the glossary, which is located where in the book, boys and girls? If you said the back of the book, you were correct. Peccary was also located in the back of the book, and it gave you the definition. By looking at this picture, I could tell it was a pig. I'm going to go back and reread. Remember, on Monday, we talked about the importance of rereading our sentences. The text feature I used to determine the meaning of peccary was the photo on the page. And if we wanted to put the page number in there, you could always put, I think it was page 8. By looking at this picture, I could tell the peccary animal was a pig. And then I'm answering both questions. I explained the text feature that helped me figure out the meaning of the word, and I also explained how the text feature helped me. The photo gave me an idea in my head, a picture of what it looked like. Now, I want you to go back in. If you think you need to read the story, you can. But definitely, if you're uncertain of a question, go back and skim the story to make sure your answer is correct. Have a good day, boys and girls.